Thanks for staying with us. Charles Fakroha joins us virtually. Hello, Charles. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
All right. Let's start from President Muhammadu Buhari commissioning the $1.5 billion port. What's your reaction to that?
Yes, if I get your question correctly, Muhammadu Buhari was in Lagos to commission the Seaport.
Yes, please.
Hello?
Yes, please go ahead. I'm talking about your reaction to that.
Okay, it's a very good development. We are happy that the project has been concluded, and of course, the president has come to commission it. We are going to see the implication of that project, affecting the economy of Lagos State and Nigeria as a whole. Yes, it is going to decongest some of the ports we already have in Lagos, but I believe, or I want to advise the government to ensure that in terms of traffic and movement of goods and services within that Lekki Peninsula, that Lagos express road should be maintained, so that what we experience in Apapa, Ocean, the expressway, will not be replicated in that axis. A very good development. Kudos to Lagos State government. Kudos to Nigerian people.
I like that you already talked about how that there are concerns bordering on that corridor, traffic congestion and all that. It's something that a lot of Nigerians will want the government to address. Now, let's look at food security. Farmers are seeking better policies from federal government. I'd like you to speak to this.
Yes, if I hear your question correct, that's about food security in the country. Yes, I will tell you it's a big issue. One of the pillars of security is food security. And when you cannot feed yourself, even as an individual, you know the kind of problem you see yourself. It's a big problem. And I must say, the government has not done enough to ensure that we have food security. Because I will tell you a practical example that is going on right now in my local government, Pakani local government in Delta State. As I speak to you, the whole village is in crisis. One of the towns has been attacked by Edmund. Two people were killed. So the whole village is a red alert. The political soldiers have been deployed between. And this is inside the bush. Now, most of the farmers cannot even go inside the bush again. Those who are doing some kind of banga, as we have it, cannot go inside the bush again and do their farming activities. This is just one local example, and it affects the economy of that local government. The same applies to the whole of the country. Food security is key. Government needs to ensure that our farmland or all parts of Nigeria is safe, so that people can go and do their businesses. Nigerians are hard-working set of people. They want to feed themselves. The government just needs to provide the enabling environment. Yes, the government can provide people feeding, the government can provide mechanization, feeding, using food techniques. But if there is no security, then our purpose of achieving food security to feed ourselves will be a mirage.
I like that you talked about security, and that example you gave. My condolences to the families of those who lost their lives in that particular attack. But very quickly, do you think the government is doing enough to address insecurity, especially in the area of food production?
Hello? I didn't get your question.
All right, Mr. Fakroha, I sent my condolence to those who lost, so the families of those who lost their lives. And then I asked you if you think the government was doing enough to address insecurity, especially with food production.
Hello, I didn't get it clearly. What the government can do to improve security?
Well, yes, I was asking if you think the government is doing enough to address insecurity in the farms.
Yes, the government is trying their best. The one we have discovered now is the Nigerian people have to now collaborate with the security agencies, and I've seen that playing right out in my local government. The youth are collaborating with security agencies, and I assure you, within a very short time, the perpetrators will be brought to book.
All right. Very quickly now, let's look at the World Bank advocating policy reform so we can unlock 6.7% yearly growth. 6.7% yearly growth, do you think that's too ambitious? Let's start with that.
Well, let's about the percentage again, 6.1% growth.
6.7% yearly growth.
Okay, if you ask me that question, I will tell you, my own opinion, that is too ambitious. Looking at the kind of challenges we have now, when it's just a projection, so I just believe that it is too ambitious. And then again, it's good for you to project so that you will begin to do things that will make you achieve what you have said for yourself. When you have to personally, I think that growth rate is too ambitious.
All right, but well, if you're going to achieve this or anything close in the next 10 to 20 years, what policies do you think the government has to put in place? What areas do you think, or what sectors do you think the government needs to pay attention to?
Yes, all sectors are very important, but the government can look at key sectors like ICT. Government can also look at the financial service industry. Government can also look at manufacturing, agriculture. These are areas that are contributing so much to the GDP of Nigeria. At the same time, there are other sectors too that are not being developed, look at the entertainment industry. So I would say all the sectors are very, very important for economic growth and prosperity. Then the government should just create a living environment. You need, because, as an investor coming to come and invest, even to manage investor, if the living environment is not, there is nothing you can do. Look the issue of infrastructure. Power is very key. So government will look, there are Nigerians and also foreigners who want to invest in various sectors in our economy. We just want the government to create that enabling environment, not only infrastructure, but in terms of our rules and regulations, in terms of legal, that is, business registration, payment of taxes, and so many other things. It should be made business friendly. That is, the key of doing business must be made friendly, so that local and domestic investors can do a lot of investment, and that also attract foreigners who want to come to the country to invest. So the government to look at the various sectors and encourage people. Those also private partnerships with some of these investors, and will see the prosperity of the nation.
All right. Finally, we see a situation where the federal government is predicting fresh flooding. And you know the experience we had in 2022. And then this prediction, how does it make you feel?
Thank you again. Can't hear that question.
All right. And so the federal government has predicted another flood, and they are saying that they will let the government know, that's the state governments now, know when it is time and the areas that will be affected. I'm asking, how does this information even make you feel, looking at what we experienced in 2022? We haven't even recovered from that yet, and now we're having another prediction. What do you think is happening? Is it climate change? Or what exactly is it, and how can we, stem the tide? How can we stop it?
I didn't get it clearly. Sorry, line is breaking.
All right, I was asking you about the federal government's prediction that there will be flooding this year, 2023. So I was asking what your reaction is to that particular news, bearing in mind that we had a similar occurrence in 2022, and we remember how devastating that experience was.
Oh, thank you very much. Yes, that's concerned with sustainable development. Yes, we cannot run away from the climate, the environment, and everything we do in terms of development. Yes, the agencies have predicted that we are still going to have a lot of flooding. I will speak to you locally again because I've been moving around in my community. Yes, the people are already preparing for the next flood. And most of the things I see in their water side, they are doing a lot of embankment. People are cautious. People, they knew how to be building. They are cautious of the flooding. And even in terms of the farming practices, they are very cautious of this flooding that is going to be coming. So, yes, that is on the local side. We cannot run away from it. I won't say it's a natural disaster. It is climate. It is major. Then it is now left for our experts to explain and begin to present the average Nigerian what and what to do in terms of not being a victim to flooding. Yes, one of the things they are doing here in Nigeria now, they they are trying to see that they know what they call wet season farming. That is, even when they are flooding, they can plant some other crops that will survive. While this time that we don't have the rain now, they begin to clear their land to plant as quickly as possible so that they can invest before the rain starts or before the flood begins to come in. So they are preparing on the local side. So therefore, the government at Abuja, enlightenment awareness is key. We cannot run away from climate issues. And if you want to develop development, has to be sustainable. And climate issues is key in terms of sustainable development.
All right. Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts with us today.
Thank you for having me. And thank you, iBrandTV, everybody there.
All right, thank you. I've been speaking with Charles Fakroha, iBrandTV business analyst. We'll take a break now. When we come back, we'll turn our attention to stock market review. Stay with us. We'll be right back.